creepy crap. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so very much for joining me. It means the world to me. So today's video is a little different and it's going to be a lot of fun, at least for me. I hope it is for you too. And it's one that I thought about doing about 3 months ago, but you know how life gets in the way, like life and 3 jobs and trying to organize everything, coordinate everything, because sometimes these videos take a little bit of planning. Well, to skip forward to my point is that I had this idea 3 months ago, and then recently, a few weeks ago, I saw Tati doing, and then just the other day, I saw Alexandria Ryan doing. And I'm like, you know what? When I get a video idea, I need to sit down and do it before somebody else snaps it up. Henceforth, my video is going to be using this little box of all minis and samples. You know how many minis and samples that I get because of my subscription boxes, and I've never done a full face of all of my minis and samples, and we're going to do that today. And it's going to be fun because I haven't cheated whatsoever. This little box here, and this is the smallest box I have ever brought to my little 2x2 area to film in my entire life. Normally I'm making 3 trips from my room. Not this time. It's all in here. So the first thing I have to do, honestly, is I have to use this little Bite Beauty stuff because my lips are chapped as all heck. It's really late. I just got home from work. My lips are chapped as anything, and I need this. I love this stuff. I wish, I don't understand why it's so freaking expensive. And it's annoying. Anyway, my lips feel much better now, thank you. I have my coffee, and I just ate some dinner, and of course, I just got a stain on my shirt that I just noticed. But I'm not going to change because who doesn't get a stain on their shirt, you know? I'm going to stop talking. Now, the first thing that I want to do is, out of my little box here, I got this sample from Ofra when I got my Ofra mystery bag, and this came with, let's see here, Vitamin A and C serum, Vitamin C serum, Vitamin C serum. They're all like, are they all the same? No? Okay. And this is a Vitamin C cleanser. Obviously, I already washed my face. But how about we try? But let's start with this first. And this is a very generous packet. So I'm going to like tape it closed because obviously I will not be using the entire thing today. And your girl doesn't like to waste anything. What I'm using is the Vitamin A and C serum. Doesn't really have a scent. I almost shoved it up my nose. Feels very nice. I know that Ofra carries skincare, but I've never gone there for the skincare. Maybe I'll look into it once I research these ingredients. I'm not really researching these ingredients. It's just one little sample packet. Maybe I shouldn't talk while I have my hands over my mouth. That might be a novel idea. I didn't need very much, but that feels quite nice. I have a little foil packet because maybe that's not moisturizing enough, but I am going to try the It Cosmetics Secret Sauce. Secret Sauce. And this is an anti-aging moisturizer. And I like this because they put like all of the ingredients and everything. You know I can't read it. But they put everything on here. I forgot where I got the sample. I said you get them in orders, you get them everywhere. Let's see what kind of secret sauce this is. Okay, that honestly feels very nice, I have to say. And you're going to get a visit from a kitten because they're just a little cuckoo today, I gotta tell you. Their mama's a little cuckoo too, so the apples don't far fall from the tree. Okay, now I have this little baby bottle of the... It looks like it's Maki Acai Prickly Pear. I think this is from Youth to the People. Yes, this is from Youth to the People. It's a very nice oil, and it lasts quite a long time. Now, you always want to let your moisturizer set for just a couple of minutes, or else when you put the oil on top, you're going to get that pilling and that balling up, and then you have to start all over again. So let's just give this a couple of seconds. While I'm giving that a couple of seconds, I do want to put on my eye cream. And I have this little tiny jar of the Algenist Complex Eye Renewal Balm. What a sophisticated name. And this little guy's been lasting pretty long. Again, because you don't need very much for your eyes. I have to tell you, The Skin Iceland, facelift in a bag, and especially the under eye gels. I love them because they're like a quick 10-minute mask. But whenever my eyes are puffy in the morning, and because I don't sleep, I don't get a lot of sleep, they're always puffy in the morning, I use those. And although there are others that I like, that my eyes will feel moisturized and hydrated, those Skin Iceland, for as expensive as they are, they get rid of the puffiness. I don't know how or why or what, and they're so expensive, but like when I look like somebody punched me in the morning, I use those for 10 minutes and my under eyes are smooth. They don't feel quite as moisturized as some of the other masks that I have that I'll use at night, but I'm telling you, those things are amazing. That's why when they go on sale at Ulta, I scoop them up, except this time I'm going to scoop up more. Okay, I think my face is ready for the oil. And I just pat it on. You don't want to rub. Again, if you rub, you're going to get that pilling and balling, which has happened to me because I'm always in a rush to go somewhere and do something. You know, it's sad. You don't realize how much you take your sleep for granted. I was used to getting like a good 6 hours of sleep at night, and now I'm getting like 4, and always are catching up to me. My goodness. But there's always a bright side to everything. I love oils for my skin. They're just, I can't live without them. You just have to make sure that you're using them correctly. Okay, so now we're going to get into the fun part. I have a ton of like foil packet foundations amongst the whole other little jars as well. But I thought it would be really fun to use the foil packets. This is what Alexandria Ryan, she did her video using only foil packets, so that was interesting. But this is the foundation, and I'm thinking I'm going to go for the middle one. This is the Etherealist foundation. This is like expensive. It's like 60 bucks. I would love to try it, but I'll be happy to try the sample. This is in the color medium. I got like a medium. This is medium 6. We'll see how this works. Kind of liquidy. Maybe too dark. I'm only going to bed. Okay, this is actually a good color. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Guess what I forgot? Primer. So guess what? I'm going to put primer on this side of my face. I told you, come 8 o'clock, I'm useless. Well, there's one thing I can say about the foundation. You know what the really good thing is? You don't need primer for it to look nice on your skin. But I have this little baby Hangover RX primer. And then I also have, wait, where is it? I have like the little packet of the Professional. I'm going to use that too. Why not? A, I love the smell of this. And B, it's such a moisturizing primer. It's not pore filling by any means, but it's really nice. Hey, let's use this little baby Professional. Oh wow, you know, you actually get enough in here. I'm just using this in my little lines here, some of my lines up here. I really like this stuff, I have to say. It is still moisturizing while it is pore filling. Okay, now I can go back in with the rest of my foundation. I know it. I knew it. I'm going to like this foundation, and I'm going to want to buy it. Okay, this is a really nice foundation upon first application. Just saying. I don't know the wear test or anything, but of course I like it. What's next here? So, in my little bag box of tricks, yes, Leanne, that is a box. I have a little baby Youth to the People. No, this is Wall People, or Well People rather. And this is Amazing Cosmetics. And I also have this foil packet. I actually got the foundation, which I should have used, but I wanted to try a new one. And the short. I knew it. I knew one of these days I was going to do it again. Yes, the short tape shape, whatever it is. Tarte Shape Tape. And let's see, we have light, medium, medium, and tan. We're going to go in with the light underneath my eyes with my little baby. For doing minis, you know I had to bring out my little baby beauty blender. Baby beauty, yeah, 3 times. Okay. Oh my goodness, do you know what this reminds me of? Do you ever do like paint by numbers? This reminds me of. The foil packets are a much thinner consistency than the actual product, to be honest with you. My Shape Tape is a lot thicker. I'm not going to go crazy and like, you know, try to cover the bags and stuff like that. We're just having fun right now. Yeah, my regular Shape Tape is not this liquidy. This is extremely liquidy. I have a love-hate relationship with Sharp. I keep saying it. Shape Tape. What do you guys use, or what do you guys like? I'm still on the hunt for the perfect concealer that doesn't accentuate everything you don't want it to. You know, it's going to be too light, but I don't want to open the other one just yet. I'm just going to spot conceal. And that didn't cover that too well. Not exactly the look I would definitely go for, but you know, it's alright. Oh, look, I also had the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer I could have used. Mess than a dress, people. Let me examine all my products. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I do have my Baby Ilia setting powder as well as the Derma E, which is more like a mineral foundation. I may combine the two. I had wanted to put some of this on. Can't win. You know what I do have? I do have a little foil packet of the Urban Decay Original Eyeshadow Primer. Now I had the one in the tube and it didn't work for me, but see how the mini works. This is not as bad. The original one that I bought in like the tube thingy, it makes my eyelids look so dry and crepey. It drives me cuckoo. Maybe I should just throw it out and get a new one because I don't remember how old it is. But okay, I have this little tiny Milk Makeup bronzer. And I really always forget to pull this out. So I thought, what the hey, let's try it. And at least I remember to do it before my powder. You know, I forgot how much I like this. Because I don't tend to pull for cream products, you know, it's like I forget that I like some of them. And this is a great color. If you're my skin tone, I think that you will like this. Because most people contour their nose before they go to bed. Okay, so now I take it back. I want to show you, you're not going to be able to see it, but my eyelid, especially in the corners, looks so creepy and textured because of that primer, that primer potion that I used. I cannot even stand it. Okay, that crepey crap was not there before. Crepey crap? Okay. Okay, so now let's try some powder. You know what? Let's try a little bit of the Derma E powder. I want to see like if it does anything. So I had this little baby sample of the Hoola bronzer, which you know I got in one of my boxes, and I'm just going to use one of my new BH Cosmetics brushes, which I'm testing out. And I forgot to put the powder on. Tired. Oh, let's try the Derma E powder first. I'm a mess. But you want to know what's interesting? My face is still tacky, yet that Hoola bronzer didn't patch up on me. Kind of cool. Alright, so this Derma E powder. It's like a mineral powder. Again, I'm using a BH Cosmetics brush. You know, this is actually nice powder. I thought because it's tinted that it was gonna like look a little cakey and add texture, because it would be too much. But I like the finish it gave my skin. This also has SPF in it, which is really good when you're going to bed, but I have to use this more often. Now I'm going to go into the setting powder. The finishing powder, which is the Ilia. I'm just going to take that same brush. I'm going to put more finishing powder on after I put on my browser. Browser. Oh, I need sleep. Someone get me my bed. It is 8 feet away, so I'm good. Okay, my little hula bronzer. And let's finish bronzing up the face, shall we? I'm in a bad angle, but you guys will forgive me. I'll just use the viewfinder as a mirror. I forgot how pretty this is, too. But I won't be buying any full-size bronzers anytime too soon. Because I want to, I've almost completely panned and finished 2 of them. I'm at, like, the edges, the rims. I'll be so excited to put those in my empties. I'm going to move this more front and center because it's not working the way I want it to. There we go. I tried to put it off to the side so you guys wouldn't get the glare, but anyway. Let's try some blush. I have this Little Baby Love Flush Blush from Too Faced in Crazy in Love. It's a really vibrant pink with a little bit of shimmer and sheen, but it really goes on beautifully. And I didn't bring another brush, of course, so I'm just going to go back into the brush I use with my bronzer, for my bronzer. Whoa, that's a strong pink. Okay, now let's try the Ilia powder. Try using this to set underneath my eyes. I did have my Laura Mercier mini setting powder, but again, I want to try some things I hadn't tried before. Let's do the eyes first. Now, this is going to be interesting. So actually what I'm going to do, although this has shimmer in it, first I'm going to take this, since they don't have mini eyeshadows, you know, I decided to take this bronzer. I'm going to put this in my crease. Well, that makes a heck of a nice crease color, doesn't it? Improvisation, my friends. Improvisation. Improvisation, by the way, with a Z, not an S. And New York comes out of me when I'm really tired. Okay, that's interesting. Now, whoops, that fell. We don't want that. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to use this light and swirl this together in the Sun Bunny, and I'm going to put this on my lid because I have something special in a sample that I got that I want to put on my lid too, but this needs a base. I'm going to take some more of this bronzer and go on my lower lash line. Now some might say, you might ask, isn't it silly to come home from work, wipe off the makeup, and wash your face from the makeup you had on all day, and then put it on like a half an hour before you, an hour to an hour before you go to bed? Some might say yes, but you want to know? When I come home from work and the stress is all around me, and I like to, this is what I find fun and relaxing and enjoyable, sitting down with you guys. Yeah, I'm just talking to a camera, but I honestly feel and can envision me talking to you guys, so that's what I do. Now the fun part, really fun part, is going to be, I got a little sample of the Glitter and Glow shadows. I got it in Kitten, in Grace, and in Twig. Now I have Kitten, I do not have Grace, and I do not have Twig. And I want to try the Grace and the Twig. This one is Grace. I'm using a packer brush, and let's see what happens. Oh wow. Okay. I need Grace. Oh, I can't say I need it. I want Grace. I love my Kitten Karma, but this, oh my goodness. Look at how pretty this is. I definitely want Grace, and I've been dying to try Twig. And if I could find these at TJ Maxx, that would be even more fabulous. I'm in love with those two colors. Now I want them. But that worked out pretty darn cool. Yay. Okay, for eyeliner, I have this little teeny tiny, what are you? Oh, it's from Wonder 2, and it is the Super Stay Liner. And we're going to try this. I'm going to try this on my upper line, lash line. I don't know if it's going to work because of the glitter. Sometimes liners have a hard time going over it, but we'll see. I don't like this for my waterline very much, but I did like it smudged on my upper lash line. And I wonder if it's like waterproof. I think they're supposed to be. Well, that's pretty cool. I think I might like to try the big one of that. I have a few to go through, but I kind of like it. I also had, of course, the Kat Von D mini tattoo liner, but you've seen me use that. You haven't seen me use this one before. So, I also have the little baby of the brow power from It Cosmetics, and I thought this would be good too. This is the one that's like an universal, which you know how I feel about when they say anything colored could be universal. But that's okay, we're going to say. I mean, I've used this before, and I do like it, but we'll see what the mini does. This one kind of has that like flat and slightly angled tip. Not exactly how I want my brows to come out, but again, I wasn't going for precision. We're just having fun here. And how about we use this little baby, can't read it. It's the eyebrow gel from Benefit. I mean, come on. Can you stand the cuteness of it? It's not whoops, eyelash. It's not overly wet, so I kind of like it. I have two mascaras open, but I'm going to try opening this one because I've had it for a while, and I have not tried this one. This is the Mary Kay Lash Intensity Mascara. Cute little guy. Okay, it's a large, it's just a flat, spiky bristle brush. Now I don't have a miniature of my lash primer, so I'm not using that. Okay, that's one coat. Okay, it's a very natural mascara. Now I'm just going to compare this to my roller lash, which is right here, that I love, because when I use this, the tips of my eyelashes practically touch my brow bone, and that's what I like. But I think it's a pretty mascara. It's not clumping or anything like that, and I don't think it has the intensity that I usually like. Plus, I don't have the primer on. I'm going to try this. I'm not going to discount it whatsoever, of course, because I'm going to try it with the Lash Paradise Primer and see how I like it. Now, this should be fun. This is a little sample pack that I got from Lipstick Queen. It is two shades, Saint Mauve and Mauve Sinner. Two very similar mauvey type shades. This one's a little bit lighter. And then they have this Black Lace Rabbit, which is like a transformer. Very curious to try it. And a great way to try it when you don't have to go anywhere. Except to bed. So let's see, what do I want to try on? I'm going to try on this middle one here, which, what was it again? Mauve Sinner. And I'm using my Luxie lip brush. I also really have to start digging into my lip palettes more often. I've used them a couple of times on camera, but you know, it's just sometimes easier just to grab for, say, a lipstick that's right in front of you than have to grab out the palette, but I really want to try them. They are really nice. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Never tried Lipstick Queen before, have you guys? They're expensive. Oh, that is a pretty color. OMG, I just gotta look at my hair. That is very pretty, and I kind of like it, to be honest with you. I've always been hesitant to try Lipstick Queen only because I just never knew much about them. But this is making me want to try them. Now I have to try this transformer. This thing is black. Now I kind of dug an entire chunk out of this. You probably don't need this much. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, this is a bit like, I'd say, grungy for me, and this is not a lip I think I would rock. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking though, actually. And this formula, I love this formula. If the regular formula is like this, I need to buy a Lipstick Queen lipstick when they're on sale because they're really expensive. But I think I like it. Well, it looks like I am out of mini products. I managed to get a full face of makeup with just the minis and samples that I've received. And I really didn't cheat and use like any of just the little mini lipsticks. I actually was able to use like real samples, and that is super cool to me. And I found a couple of products that I really like those two colors, the twig and the other color of the glitter and glow. I am so impressed with those. I'm really impressed with the Lipstick Queen lipstick. The mascara, I'm going to have to give another shot. I already know I like the Shape Tape, so that isn't really new or anything. I am very much liking the Derma E and the Ilia powder. And yeah, I mean, I knew that I liked the Hoola, but again, I have to reach for my minis. I got them, and I really want to use them. And, oh, hold on. Word of caution? Do that first. Just saying, unless you want to mess on your teeth, make sure you do that. But anyway, this was really fun. I really enjoyed doing this. I would like to like build up my samples and see again if I can get like small things like this. I have a whole bunch of other foundations like this to try. I had a great time. I hope you did too. And I hope that if you enjoy this video, you will give it a thumbs up because that would mean the world to me. And if you like me enough to subscribe and you want to stick around, I would very much be happy to welcome you to the family. Well, that's it, my friends. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear all your thoughts. And whatever part of the world you are in, on, and around, I hope you had an amazing day. Hope you have an amazing, I almost got through it, an amazing rest of the week. And I'm going to see you very soon in my next one. Bye, everybody. Much love. Time for me to go to bed. Woo!